The Lisa Weiss controversy, which emerged as a major scandal, shocked the nation and captured the attention of millions. It serves as a stark reminder of the delicate line between personal privacy and the public's right to know, especially in the age of the internet and social media. In this in-depth exploration, we'll delve into the origins of the scandal, the individuals involved, and the lasting implications that continue to shape discussions about accountability, privacy, and the power of digital platforms. Lisa Weiss was a name few had heard before 2011. She was a Las Vegas-based blackjack dealer, not a public figure by any means, and led a relatively private life. She had a penchant for engaging in political discussions online and was quite active on social media platforms like Twitter. It was these digital exchanges that would catapult her into a scandal of national proportions. The controversy began when Weiss became connected to Anthony Weiner, a prominent U.S. congressman who was no stranger to controversy. Weiner's name had already been associated with previous scandals, but nothing could prepare him for the bombshell that was about to be unleashed. Through private messages exchanged on social media, the two individuals engaged in inappropriate and explicit conversations, which, when made public, changed their lives forever. The scandal came to light in mid-2011 when Anthony Weiner, a rising star in the Democratic Party, found himself at the center of a sexting scandal. Explicit photos and intimate messages that he had sent to several women, including Lisa Weiss, were leaked to the public. Initially, Weiner denied any wrongdoing, claiming his Twitter account had been hacked. However, as more evidence surfaced, his denial crumbled. He admitted to engaging in inappropriate online exchanges with multiple women, including Weiss, and the political fallout was swift. Weiner, known for his fiery speeches and passionate advocacy on behalf of his constituents, was quickly discredited. The revelations painted him as unfit for a public office, and after much pressure, he resigned from Congress in June 2011. This marked a dramatic fall from grace for a politician who had once been hailed as a rising star. The scandal not only tarnished his career, but also highlighted the potential consequences of private actions being exposed in the digital age. While Anthony Weiner's fall from grace was swift and public, Lisa Weiss, an ordinary citizen, found herself thrust into the media spotlight. For someone who had never been prepared for such scrutiny, the attention was overwhelming. In interviews following the scandal, Weiss expressed regret for her involvement, admitting that she had been captivated by the idea of engaging with a high-profile public figure. However, she also acknowledged that she had never anticipated the enormous consequences that would follow. Her reflections offered a humanizing perspective on the scandal, painting a picture of someone who had made a poor decision but was still grappling with the repercussions. Weiss spoke candidly about the emotional toll of the media frenzy, how it affected her personal life, and the regret she felt for her role in the affair. However, despite her openness, public judgment was harsh. Many saw her as complicit in the scandal, while others sympathized with her position. The Lisa Weiss controversy serves as a cautionary tale about the power and risks of social media. Platforms like Twitter, which have facilitated the private exchanges between Weiss and Weiner, also played a key role in the exposure of the scandal. Once the messages were leaked, they spread quickly, amplified by the viral nature of social media. What had once been a private conversation between two individuals became public fodder, a reality that many in the digital age are now forced to reckon with. The scandal highlighted the fact that digital communications are permanent and can be easily shared, making it all too easy for private actions to be exposed. For both Weiss and Weiner, their private conversations were thrust into the public eye, revealing the risks of engaging in questionable behavior online. It underscored the need for individuals, especially public figures, to exercise caution in their digital interactions. The media's reaction to the scandal was immediate and intense. News outlets dissected every detail of the interactions between Weiss and Weiner, and the public's response ranged from outrage to mockery. Many criticized both parties for their lack of judgment, with some questioning the ethics of the public figures involved. For Lisa Weiss, the scrutiny was particularly harsh. While some sympathized with her plight, others condemned her actions as complicit. The scandal ignited a broader conversation about accountability, privacy, and the ethical responsibilities of public figures. This public shaming served as a stark reminder of how quickly private citizens can be drawn into public controversies, often with lasting consequences. In the aftermath of the scandal, Lisa Weiss struggled to move past the intense media attention. While the fervor died down over time, the impact on her personal life and reputation lingered. She found herself in a difficult position, trying to rebuild a life where her name had become synonymous with scandal. The experience left a lasting mark on her, and she faced the challenge of navigating a world where her brief moment of fame had dramatically altered the course of her life. Anthony Weiner, on the other hand, attempted to make a political comeback after his resignation, but he found it nearly impossible to regain public trust. His repeated lapses in judgment only compounded the damage to his career and personal life, and his story became one of a fallen politician struggling with the consequences of his actions. The Lisa Weiss controversy is more than just a tale of a personal scandal. It serves as a case study in the intersection of technology, privacy, and accountability. It underscores the need for individuals, particularly those in the public eye, to be aware of the potential consequences of their digital actions. The scandal also highlights the power of the internet to expose misconduct and the far-reaching impact of public scrutiny in the digital age. The event forced society to confront the reality that private moments can quickly become public spectacles with lasting repercussions. It is a reminder that the choices we make online, whether as public figures or private individuals, can have enduring consequences, and that digital platforms have transformed the way we view privacy and accountability. In the end, the Lisa Weiss controversy was more than just a sensational headline. It was a wake-up call for both individuals and society at large. It highlighted the blurred lines between public and private life in the digital era and the transformative power of modern media. As we reflect on the events of 2011, it is clear that the scandal remains relevant today as a cautionary tale about the permanence of digital interactions and the far-reaching consequences they can have. The digital age demands a new level of awareness and responsibility. The Lisa Weiss controversy is a stark reminder that the choices we make, both online and offline, can have far-reaching effects. It is a story of caution, reflection, and the continuing pursuit of accountability in a world where the boundaries between the personal and public are increasingly difficult to navigate. Joanie Lamb has consistently denied the allegations that she or her late husband, Marcus Lamb, covered up any abuse. She has provided her version of events, which sharply contrasts with the accounts presented by Jonathan and Susie. According to Joanie Lamb, her involvement in the 2020 preschool incident began when Susie called her, informing her that their granddaughter had reported an inappropriate interaction with a classmate. Joni explained that she accompanied Susie to the school to report the matter and was there to support her granddaughter. The situation, according to Joni, was resolved when the school took action, and a subsequent medical examination revealed that the child's itching, initially suspected to be connected to the incident, was actually due to eczema. The 2021 family retreat incident, which allegedly occurred at a beach house, is more contentious. Joanie Lamb's version of events contrasts sharply with Jonathan and Susie's allegations. According to Joni, the incident took place while her granddaughter was changing into a swimsuit in a shared bedroom. Pete, who was holding a 1-year-old baby, was also present in the room alongside the child's brother. Joni has described the situation as a misunderstanding, asserting that Pete had no inappropriate intentions and apologized when confronted by Jonathan. However, Jonathan and Susie maintained that Pete followed their daughter upstairs alone and was present while she was changing, and they accused Joni of trying to suppress the situation and dissuade them from reporting it to the police. They also claim that after Joni spoke with their daughter, the child became emotionally withdrawn and unwilling to discuss the alleged abuse any further. Susie further alleges that after Joanie Lamb spoke with their daughter, the child became emotionally withdrawn and refused to discuss the incident further. In contrast, Joanie Lamb insists that she was present in the house when the incident took place, and that there was no opportunity for Pete to commit any abuse given the circumstances. Lamb recounted that after Jonathan confronted Pete, the situation was discussed with the family, and no further action was deemed necessary. Lamb dismissed the allegations of a cover-up, calling them a fabrication. The situation escalated further when the Roy Report, an investigative journalism outlet, began reporting on the story. Initially, the case was closed due to the child's reluctance to speak about the incident. However, in 2022, a counselor's report prompted Texas authorities to reopen the case. Daystar Television Network, where Joanie Lamb holds a prominent position, demanded a retraction from the Roy Report, labeling the story a fabrication. Despite this, the Roy Report stood by its reporting, stating that the allegations had been thoroughly investigated and were valid. Joanie Lamb responded to the allegations by releasing a video statement in which she clarified the details surrounding the events of both 2020 and 2021. She described how she had accompanied Susie to the school in 2020 to report the alleged inappropriate behavior at preschool, and how the family later learned that the child's itching was unrelated to the incident. Regarding the 2021 retreat, Lamb explained that Pete had been holding a baby and was not alone with the granddaughter, as the family initially suggested. Lamb expressed her frustration that the matter had resurfaced after being seemingly resolved and called the allegations a misunderstanding. Joanie Lamb has repeatedly emphasized the emotional toll this situation has taken on her and her family. Despite her public persona and leadership role at Daystar, Lamb admitted to feeling deeply saddened by the ongoing controversy, as it involves her beloved family members. She expressed her love for her son, daughter-in-law, and grandchildren, acknowledging how challenging it has been to navigate the accusations from Jonathan and Susie. Lamb revealed that she has struggled with moments of sadness and isolation, even as she continues to fulfill her professional duties. The accusations have put Joanie Lamb in a difficult position, as she has been caught between conflicting narratives within her family. In a surprising twist, a video surfaced showing Jonathan and Pete playing golf together and laughing a year after the alleged 2021 beach incident. This video further complicated the allegations, as it raised questions about the seriousness of Jonathan and Susie's accusations, given their apparent amicable relationship with Pete.